Hey guys, hope you're well. Today is just going to be a trade recap. On the 4th of May, we went long on the DOW, which wasn't really a good setup, but we took it anyway because forward testing. And we also went long on Tesla. So the first stock trade that we officially entered, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty stoked about. So just to get straight into it. So this DOW trade was nothing special. I'm gonna be really quick. The daily time frame was bullish. We were also inside this daily fair value gap at the time. 4 hour time frame, we were bearish, but we're now bearish, and I was looking for a 4 hour breaker structure. So already we did not get the 4 hour breaker structure when I still entered. Um, so we needed the 4 hour bullish and we needed the 1 hour bullish. Both were bearish, but just to cut straight to the chase. Um, the reason I entered was because news came out. I forgot what it was. News because I think it was because Iran claimed to have hit American warships. So when that happened, we had this big 1 hour wick candle. So we had this 1 hour candlestick here, this one. And while we were doing that candlestick, while we were in that hourly, we hit this buy zone. Now this buy zone is like crazy. So I had this marked out since like over here. So like all of this to the left of where my mouse is now. And we just continued to respect it. I tried going long off of like over here-ish, but we just kept coming down and got stopped on another trade. But you can see that like buyers are obviously at the zone on the Dow from, the around the 49,100 mark, 120 mark. There are buyers. Like, look at that. Pretty crazy. If you can identify stuff in the market like this, it's really, really good to be able to take trades off of. So you can see that, well, I was right. We doinked this buy zone with news, but that doesn't matter. We came down we had a volatility. We came down, we hit this zone, buyers entered the market, and I entered off of, I didn't enter right at it because my friend kind of gave me the call out about what happened. I'm like, oh, let's check the markets. And then we were moving. I'm like, damn. So I just entered here, which wasn't too fussed with my entry. The risk to reward was still really good. Oh, actually, it was good. Nearly 1 to 3. With good TPs, I really did think this was a good TP. I thought actually was really confident in the trade. That's why I took it. So I was kind of going for a bit more of a discretionary take. Like, okay, we've hit equilibrium of the high time frame, as you can see. Like we hit equilibrium of the high time frame. We're inside a 4 hour fair value gap. We're inside a 1 hour fair value gap. We're inside a daily fair value gap. The 4 hours bearish. The 1 hour's bearish. The daily's bullish. We have some good TPs. The 4 hour unmitigated fair value gap's a great TP. And we hit this incredibly good buy zone that we continue to respect all throughout here. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to take it. And we got soaked out, which is unfortunate. I was really bummed. I woke up and I'm like, fuck's sake. I actually thought I won when I woke up, and that makes it even worse. I'm like, oh wait, I won, and then I lost. I'm like, damn it. But I only lost 1%, lost $20, 1%. The account balance is sitting at like -$60. Yeah, yeah, -$60, -$63, $62, and that's that. But we move on. A little bit bummed about it, but I can't be bummed about it. I cannot let it affect me because it wasn't my setup. I need the 4 hour to be bullish and the 1 hour. Like 4 hour, no ifs or buts needs to be bullish. But I was just testing something. Yesterday I was also back testing and I was kind of mixing it up a little bit. That's why I took it. I'm like, oh, this would be a good trade to kind of see if to just start with a discretionary kind of model. But yeah, it just shouldn't have been taken. But I'm not angry about it at all. So the Tesla trade that I'm in currently is a great trade. This is a great trade. This is a great trade, no matter what happens. So, okay, daily broke. Yeah, so daily broke structure. So stocks are only open New York session, which is something that I didn't know. So if you don't know that, stocks are only open American stocks, New York session. So this is bullish. So yeah, so the daily is now bullish, broke structure to the upside, awesome. Tesla's also in an uptrend on the daily. You can see that with, high highs, high lows. So I'm anticipating, which is totally fine, that this is that higher low because we broke structure on the daily, because we broke structure here. That's what makes it key. If we didn't break structure, I would not count it as a higher low, but because we broke structure and we're showing bullish structure, I'm able to count that as a higher low, which indicates an uptrend. And we broke structure to the upside. Bang, we're bullish. We have some really good TPs, and obviously, as a whole, I was listening to this podcast, so not that I know a lot, I don't know a lot about stocks, but and this has nothing to do with the trade, but high time frame, like Tesla's meant to be extremely bullish, which is I'm just going so off track right now. With AI, apparently they're the biggest leaders in AI, so I think buying Tesla as a stock, like not day trading, like holding it, is not a bad idea. Um, but I don't know, I haven't done my research. Just putting it out there. Apparently, they're like leading the AI industry. Of yeah. So and you look at AI, and I mean, AI is already taking jobs and growing every single day. So isn't Tesla a great stock to be in? And the biggest, I think this woman is the largest. I don't know if it's a hedge fund manager or like she manages the most amount of money as a woman. So not the most amount of money ever, but like as a woman, which is incredible, like $30 billion. And she's just saying like, yeah, we have a lot of our money in Tesla because, AI and I don't know, just stuff like that, AI and stuff. Like I said, I don't know much, but putting it out there, Tesla might be a good stock to buy long term. So now we're back. Daily, bullish, and we have these TPs up here. So 4 hour time frame. 4 hours bullish. We're in this 4 hour fair value up there, which is awesome. So we this candlestick was open. So wherever we opened, we were going to be in the gap anyway. Unless we just opened up here and ripped. But yeah, we opened, hit equilibrium of this move, hit the 4 hour fair value gap. Beautiful trade. Equilibrium of the move was, it was just 1 hour EQ of this range. So I kind of look at this range and I'm like, comparing it. Yeah, so doing it with the 4 hour, I just judge it a bit. It's a bit discretionary, my 1 hour equilibrium. It's kind of just what you think is not balanced price. So if you have price going up, then and it's just going up, then this is not balanced. But if you have price going up and then rebalancing up, rebalancing up, rebalancing up, that's still fine. But what I would do in this case is wait for equilibrium of this, wait for it to rebalance, and then take it. So it's the same concept. It's kind of the same thing. If price is in an uptrend, it'll always want to rebalance on the way up as well. So you mark equilibrium of where you think price isn't rebalanced, which at the time would be this. So this price has moved up. This isn't rebalanced. Equilibrium. Let price rebalance. Bang. That's it. Take it. So bit of a rant. I'm really tired. And if I explain anything badly, let me know. Um, yeah, I'm really iffy whether I do want to explain things in more detail or not. But I'm really tired, so I could definitely explain everything a lot better. But I'm wrecked. I'm so wrecked. Still got another like 5 hours. Still got to go gym. What does today look like? Farm work in the heat, in the sun. And then tried to fall asleep for like half an hour. I couldn't fall asleep because if I fell asleep, I wouldn't wake up. So I was just laying in bed, torturing myself. Dinner. Now we're here. Training study. Whatever we do now is extremely important and the most important time of the day. Don't worry. We'll be fine. Gym. More trading study. New York opens. Bedtime. That's it. We're done. I'll keep you updated on the Tesla trade. Hoping this wins. Kind of needing it to win, but really confident in it. TPs, we have some really good highs. This is liquidity to target. We have these 4 hour highs, this. We have all this, but I'm not going to target all of that. My plan is, if I mean, literally, if we can hit this and then we can get 1 hour EQ again, bang, enter again with a little bit less risk. And another thing I want to add, because I was long on the Dow and Tesla at the same time, I entered the Dow first. I then entered Tesla off of New York Open because we needed to open to hit EQ. I de-risked on the Tesla trade by 0.25%. So obviously they're somewhat correlated indexes, not indexes. I don't know. Uh, they're somewhat correlated charts. So yeah, I didn't want to be like full, like going all in on both of them because if one's going to hit stop loss, there's like also a good chance the other one does too. Obviously this time that didn't happen with the Dow getting stopped out. The Tesla actually held its price and kind of chopped around. But yeah, which is, I mean, we're not fortunate about because I'm predicting what will happen. But yeah, whatever. I fucking know. All right. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. I'll keep you updated on this. Hoping to take another trade. Actually, I might not. I'm not hoping. I'm not hoping. I might not. And yeah, I'm just gonna lock in for like 2 hours, go to the gym, lock in bed for like 6 hours, which is not enough, and then go back to work at 7:30 in the morning in the freezing cold. Okay, have a good one, guys. Hope you enjoyed.